Real estate prices are up, houses sell quickly, but yet there's no housing for those that can't afford it. So we're kind of gentrifying a little bit.
A lot of the farm ground's being bought up, a lot of the housing's being bought up to grow the marijuana in.
They're buying a bunch of houses, they're using the whole house for grows, then they're shipping that out of state. You have a bunch of parents growing inside their house. They can have unlimited dry product. So from a law enforcement perspective, there's almost zero way to regulate it.
And you can't regulate that. That's somebody's house. And so it becomes an issue. We only know about it when there's these huge busts with 200, 300, 400 plants.
That actually then ruins the entire neighborhood. You now no longer have your kids out there playing in the street because you're worried about the clientele that's coming by.
I don't ever remember finding a hypodermic needle when I was a kid at a playground, hiking, walking around in parks or in areas within the town I grew up in. Our youngest, at 3 years of age, discovered a hypodermic needle in the park that she plays in. Luckily, she didn't interact with it, saw it, I removed her from that situation, but to then say afterwards, I am going to now teach my child what is a hypodermic needle. This is something that I would expect, like maybe somebody in a war-torn country to say, don't touch that, that could be a landmine. Don't touch that, that could be a booby trap in a war-torn country. Now I'm teaching my child to avoid hypodermic needles. That is concerning to me. You know, is that something that we're comfortable with as a society? I hope not. I'm not comfortable with that.
So this is a place that was busted twice as a grow site. The first time it was Cuban nationals who were growing it in this house and taking it to Florida to sell. And there were 3 industrial air conditioners that were visible. Oh, and there were these huge industrial vents coming out of the windows in the basement. And we wondered, why would somebody need all that? So clearly, there's something going on here. Well, finally, I come home one day and there are police cars everywhere. And I said, oh my God, what are you doing? Well, they're waiting on a warrant. They're gonna bust the place. And the way they decided to bust it was the electricity company came out to read the meter and found that they bypassed the meter. And of course, that caused them to call the police because these people were stealing electricity. And so the police came out here. But now it's trash, and who's gonna do anything about it? And what's kind of sad is there was a very lovely older couple who lived here for many, many years, and then they both died. And of course, then the house goes on the market.
That's a water pump. And then they attach the hose. They obviously put the water pump in the bush here to conceal it. There's the pump, and you follow it down. And they were bringing in the water from the back here. You can come across stories like this everywhere across Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, here, DEA SWAT team showing up at this house. It's like your neighbors are cartels.